Hello everybody and welcome to Paracord. In this video we're going to take a look at how I made this bracelet that is on my webshop and also do some general chatting. So first off, I found a fish drawing online and I remade it into something that was more my style, and I made some letters for it and filled it. And then I basically spent a couple of hours really adjusting and making it exactly how I wanted it. INRI is an abbreviation for Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. So anyway, right now I'm importing the picture into a program called Lightburn, where I'm able to trace the image as I'm doing right now, so it will only be the outlines of the black lines that are visible, and then via the program I'll fill it when I burn it with the laser. So anyway, right now I'm just readjusting and aligning and doing a whole bunch of stuff to make it absolutely perfect. When push comes to shove, I'm really kind of a perfectionist. The numbers you see out in the side are millimeters, 0.1, 0.2, and so on. So, just making sure that everything is nice and snug. Seems to be quite alright here. And yeah, it's about time to send it over. Just making sure and double checking. Yeah, I'm taking one of my stainless steel blanks and putting it into the jig, which is an actual version of the digital template. Putting it in and firing up the laser. Alright, enough with the immature sound effects. So now the laser is done and I'm taking out my stainless steel plate. I'm using a small screwdriver because the metal is still very hot. So just picking it up and...
Congratulations! You have failed!
As you can clearly see, I failed to align it properly. And also the small lines were melting together with the letters. So, going back into Lightburn, and this is one of the features that I really enjoy. I'm actually able to just edit the lines, or the nodes, which are points of the lines, and I'm in no way a graphician or whatever it's called in English, graphics designer. So that's why I'm not speaking in complete technical terms. But anyway, I really enjoy that I'm able to do this instead of going back into GIMP, which is the graphics editor graphics manipulation program I'm using. And as you can see here, great success. The lines look really crisp and clean, and I love it. That image is 26 millimeters long, so I'm taking off approximately 2.8 meters of black with my spool, maybe even 3 meters. Cutting, and after I'm cutting I always cinch my paracord so it doesn't floss. Then I'm taking off some 2mm satin cord, and this I don't need to worry about cinching. My plan is to have 4 strands of satin in the center, if you remember the picture from when the video started. So I'm just gonna take that and double it and snip it.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got
And
a
once
really
I've
bad
snipped
habit.
it,
If it moves, gotta
I'm
grab
gonna
it. Fuse like a magnet,
test out how
lose,
the
won't
colors
have it till
look
I'm
best.
doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird
As you can
mind.
see here,
If
I
you
started
work 8
going
hours, I'ma work 9. If the
golden,
shit tastes sour,
white,
you should
white,
taste
golden.
mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last. Yeah, it's a new me.
I came up with white, golden, golden, white, white. And here I'm just melting the ends together because that makes it easier to work with. I'm doing that in both ends.
Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
Just blowing the satin, melted satin to make sure that it isn't that it's stable. So anyways, finding the bite of the string, which is the middle, accidentally making a small knot, undoing that. Then I crafted a couple of jigs for that type of bracelets. This is going to be a large extra large, as you can see on the jig. Putting the bite in one end, and then just as you would any other Mad Max style Cobra bracelet, making the other end like so. And carefully and thoughtfully kidding. I'm mounting the satin wires to the bracelet now, and in case you're wondering and why it's been so long since I last uploaded a video, I've been kind of busy over the summer. First off, I invested in the laser machine that I showed you earlier, and I taught myself how to use that. I also registered my hobby business and started a web shop, which is www.gafionparacord.dk. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about what am I gonna do with this YouTube channel. So I decided to make it more like a place where I share my passion for paracord with you guys. I mean, there are so many tutorial channels out there, and they're doing such a better job than I could ever do. So why not just share my passion for paracord with you guys and keeping you updated and stuff. If you really want the tutorials, please let me know in the comments. But otherwise I'm just gonna be yodeling about, doing whatever I feel like, whenever I feel like it. So anyways, when you start one of these, you need to really make sure that everything is nice and tight and the way that you want it. As you can see, I'm not completely happy here, but I know that I'm gonna catch it in the adjusting phase right here. And in the next couple of passes everything will fall out just fine. Oh yeah, I've also been teaching myself how to make better YouTube videos. So now I'm trying a setup with two cameras, one from above as you see here and one from the front. Let me know if you feel like it would be better to see it from my view, because then I'll make some kind of a camera rig or whatever and put it on my chest or something. So from here on out it's just easy peasy Cobra lemon squeezy or something like that. But I really like this color combination, so speeding up into hyper mode. not to bore you guys to death. And as you can see, I'm moving pretty fast. All the way halfway done. Already halfway done. Not too bad. I also kind of reached a point where I don't give a damn about my insecurities of not being able to process from Danish to English, thought to word, whenever I'm making a YouTube video. So if I do sound weird, that's why. Because I think in Danish and then I translate into English and speak. That's the way my brain works. So anyways, I mounted the stainless steel plate here and keep going on. This should probably have been in another angle. So just some adjustments. I figured out that I had went one pass too long before mounting the stainless steel plate, so I had to redo that. That's what you saw there. I know this seems kind of weird how I have a rune as a logo, a bind rune. And also I've never really told you about how my hobby business started really, but on a deployment I started making a basic Cobra Paracord Bracelet, and one of my friends and colleagues asked me to make one for him, so I did. The next day his buddy came up and asked me to make one for him too, and I did. And then his buddy went, I want a bracelet like that too. Anyways, the deployment was called Operation Gefion, which is the Danish Defence's support for the Danish police. So since we were on that up, and then number 3 person said, I want a Gefion Paracord too, then I kind of had the name for the hobby business once it got a bit more serious. It doesn't mean that I'm necessarily I'm not gonna preach any kind of religion here. I do whatever people want me to make. This bracelet is for the Christian design series that I call Christian by Heart. I also have one for my Norse mythologies series, which is called Norse by Nature. And I'll probably make, if someone asks, I'll probably also be making Buddhist and Muslim, whatever people want me to make. That's what I do. I like doing paracord, that's all. I'm not excluding any kinds of religions. That's just me as a person. As long as you're a good person, that's all I care about. So I have spent quite a bit of strength making sure the nuts under the steel plate are really snug and that everything is nice and tight, and it is. So I guess there's only one thing to do, and that is keep knotting. Yeah. I don't know how you feel about me talking so much, but if you like it, please let me know in the comments, and if you don't like it, please also let me know in the comments. I feel like I want to do more of these vlog style videos, and also just share the process of making bracelets for you guys. So we're kind of coming up on the finish here, or are we? Well, actually, it looks like it, right? But we aren't quite done yet. this is the difference between me and so many others. I know that I can do better, so I always strive to make it as good as I can. So I put in my needle here, and I pull it really tight. And lo and behold, 1.5 centimeters more to fill. So getting ready to, here's the pulling process again. These needles I've only seen one place ever. They are basically paracord needles, but they're pointed. I'm not sponsored by it, but I found them at dogparacord.dk. I'll even leave a link in the description if I'm able to figure out how I do that. I really love working with those needles because it makes it so much easier to do some of those things and get the little details, which I would be able to with a regular needle. With a regular paracord needle, of course. As you can see here, my satin strands are a bit too short, so I have to put the needle into the bracelet and then screw in the strands and just make sure that they aren't crossing as they are. So paying attention to detail is always important. I tried really hard to share with you what I'm doing here. Just putting in the needle, screwing in the satin cord, the molten and hardened satin, which is now, I guess, plastic and not satin anymore. Also, if you know the technical terms, please let me know in the comments. So, making sure that everything is really pretty and good looking as I want it. As I said, I always strive for the highest quality. If there's something I can do better, I will do it better. And I always, I have a desire to keep learning all my life and improving. Improvements is so important. So here I'm mounting the paracord needle and just going through the very small loop that started it all. If you remember me putting the middle of the paracord onto the jig in the start. Making sure that I'm able to put in the paracord and screw it in. And then I decided that I wanted to go over and through the loop, but you can do it any way you want. There are no rules set in stone when it comes to paracord. Making sure that it's snug and nice and tight. Pulling the last cord here and there. Yep, all good. Now it's time to get rid of the excess satin cord. And of course I'm just gonna cinch that off, so that it doesn't slip in and destroy the bracelet. That would be really annoying if that happened. Putting it in through the loops that were made in the other end. One down and one to go. This loop is a bit tighter, so that's kind of tricky to see me wiggling and struggling a bit getting the needle into the hole. Imagine doing that with a regular paracord needle instead of a luxury needle. That would be a challenge. So anyways, all that's left to do here is to make sure that the guy with a hand and wrist like mine is able to put it on and take it off. Looks about right. And then one of my signature moves is that I don't make a diamond knot, which is the usual nutmeg closure. I prefer doing 2 snake knots. And it's simply just because they aren't so big when you wear the bracelet. And also you'll be able to wrap the tail around itself and make a small knot to secure it, so it doesn't flop all over, and it's less annoying than a bit of a diamond knot would be. So snipping off the ends here and cinching that off. And in case you've ever been wondering what to do with what I do with leftover small scraps, is that I save them and then they get made into small figures called paracord bodies, which are given to Danish police and other places where they can do some good, in case the police people find a sad child or whatever like that. And that's really all there is to it. Just admiring my bracelet here, making sure that everything is alright and it looks great. And if you made it all the way to the end here, thank you for watching. And if you feel like I've earned it, hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Also, be aware that I try to answer all comments when I'm able to.